Hello guys, so welcome back again. So today I'm going to show you another live setup and going to explain to you why I take this setup. Okay, and for your kind information, I posted this setup on my MQL5 profile. Okay, and there I shared the details. Okay, and if you guys see that I'm holding this trade like this is the first day, this is the second, and that's the current or today. So this trade is running almost 3 days, and I look at my entry in here. It's okay. So let's get back to the that analyze. Okay, so you guys can take a look. That's I posted that 2 days ago. Okay, and I shared the details that let's learn today, and you guys can see that I point everything. Okay, point everything that why I mark this area, where should be the SL, the late entry that most of the people or the traders are miss the entry because of this. But if you guys manage the risk or adjust your lot size and don't be greedy, you guys can get this setup. Okay, so that's my entry. Okay, so that's my entry point, and that was my SL point. Okay, and that's the today result. Okay, you guys can see that and it's going to hit TP. Okay, and also I can see the liquidity in here, but yeah, and if you guys notice the new indicator which I published already about the market structure or the key levels where's the liquidity are holding. Okay, let me show you now. If I click on the show button, you can see it's showing the spots where the current liquidity is. Okay, and also the most important thing that you guys can see, it's showing only the valid higher high levels and the lower high. So that means it's only going to show you the only the valid higher high, lower low, lower high, or higher low levels. Okay, it's not going to show you the invalid levels which are really not going to work for us, right? So now you guys can see that's the cross sign. That means the liquidity are already sweeping here. Okay, and you guys can see that means liquidity are already in sweeps, right? You guys can see in here. See, so to disable this, what you guys can do, just go to the price action map, show invalid lines is true, just make it false, and you guys can also see that show invalid higher high, lower low. Okay, just now you guys can only see the valid levels and the lines. Okay, so this is the pretty cool. I always try to design the tool based on my own trading experience. Okay, so that and I think that also helps others to improve their trading journey. Okay, and always don't trade blindly, guys. Okay, always don't trade blindly. Now let's come to the trading chart. So you guys can see that's my setup, and here I mark the supply area. You guys can see that's the supply area, and in here I mark the zone where the price really drop or institutions drop the market from that level. And then what market did, if you guys notice carefully, that market start moving like this way. But if you guys notice in here that market makes the liquidity level in here. So without liquidity, again guys, without liquidity levels or the lines, there is no valid supply or demand zones. That means if price drop like this way, and let's say there is a supply zone, and if price again reverts like that way, that is not a valid. Okay, but if sorry guys, it's a bad cough. Okay, so if there is a supply zone, okay, and if price drops and then start making like this, then it's become a valid zone. Why? Because price start creating the liquidity, right? Okay, let me show you again. I am a bad artist, I think. I can't draw well. Okay, so if price, let's say price drop like this, then again move like this, then like this, like this. So when price start making move like that way, okay, and we can see there is the liquidity levels, that time it become a valid supply zone. Okay, hope you guys understand. But if price drop like this and again retrace like this, that's not a valid. Okay, so remember that. So that's what I did in here. If you guys can see, that's the levels I mark, and you guys can see my entry and the exit point as well. And do the multi time frame analyze, please do the multi time frame analyze. That's the only way you can survive this market. Okay, and in here you can see I also marked that another supply zone. Okay, so how do I find this supply zone? Let me go to the MT4. Let's remove the period separator. Okay, now very simply you can see that's our high. Okay, that's the recent swing high. Okay, and we can see that's the things I'm talking about. You guys can see that price drops from here, from that area. That's the candle. Okay, and this makes a valid supply zone. The reason is very simple, because we can see the liquidity up in there, right? So that is why I marked that area and also set the sell limit. So if price makes the move in here, it could be like this way. Okay, otherwise it could be go like this way, whatever. So it's a valid supply zone because of this. So remember, without this liquidity levels or the lines, there is the no valid supply or demand zones. Okay, hope you guys understand. And also use the price action, guys. You guys can see the market structure or internal market structure move. Okay, and if you know how to how this structure works, then you don't need this indicator. But my indicators are going to help you or guide you to become a good trader. It's not going to make you tons of money. It's not going to happen until you believe in yourself. Okay, so yeah guys, that's pretty much everything I have to share with you guys. Okay, so this week I just done this trade, and this is my lowest account. And on the other hand, if I show you my good account, you guys can see, yeah. So that's my 3 days earning. This is the, and I have many separate account. The same profit is running right now. Okay, so hope you guys understand how supply and demand works, how what is the verified supply and demand zones, and also you guys will know that how price action maps are going to help you out. So many more. I keep updating my tools. I keep publishing the tools because of the ideas. When I got the idea, I'll start working on it. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for today. I wish you all the best, and again, don't trade blindly and believe in yourself. Okay. Until then, good luck. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you.